hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Hello everybody and welcome to a big patch for Marvel Heroes 2015. This particular one is 1.68 and it has some massively awaited things going on in it. I'm going to get to every single one of them, but before I do, I will note that I'm not going to be going into too much detail. I actually did that on my Twitch stream on Saturday through the test center. So if you would like, I have put a link to that particular video. I made it a highlight so you can go take a look on my Twitch station and see me going through all of the abilities, all of that kind of stuff with everybody, and so you'll be able to see all the stuff that's going on. But we've got a whole bunch of really cool stuff going on. First and foremost, our event is the armor incursion event. That's right, so we're going to be picking up some of the armor research drives, and even that is also in the process of being tweaked as well, according to the patch notes here. One of the biggest things, one of the things that many people have been awaiting for a very long time is the stash update. That's right, we finally got Stash version 2.0. Now what does that mean? It means a lot of different things. First, it means that we have an ability to sort items. We also have 3 columns instead of 2, so we're able to more easily access everything that we need to get to. Any crafting tabs that you had previously are now technically general stash tabs, and so you can edit them, you can change the icon, you can change the background color, all of this kind of stuff. So some very, very exciting, very well desired things that we have been waiting for a very long time. In addition, as part of the Stash 2.0, we also get a 600 Eternity Splinter cost stash tab. So this is essentially a stash sale because it's the first one we've been able to purchase in a very long time. So you can see here it's Stash General 38, so we can go ahead and purchase that. But my inventory is full, so we're going to destroy Captain America's shield because that's how we roll, because we're hardcore like that. So you just get the stash tab, right click it, and now I've got a new stash tab. Alright, so again, you can just mess around with this as much as you wish to whatever your heart's desire. Again, we do have the ability to sort by items. You've got the ability to change the background color of the actual icon itself. You can change the name of the individual boxes. So if you've got specific things in individual ones, just all sorts of crazy stuff. And you can see there are tons and tons of icons from which you can pick. So lots and lots of capability for being able to manage this new space. Right? Other than that, the biggest things are all new heroes that we can play as, and we also have our Carnage Team-Up as well. So right now I am on War Machine. One thing that I didn't note in my Twitch stream is that War Machine is actually the second hero to give us an attribute synergy. In this case, he gives us fighting, so that's going to be huge. I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to have that. Right? As I said, I already discussed most of his abilities in my Twitch stream, but suffice it to say we've got Shock, Awe, and War Gear. The biggest thing that War Machine does is he uses ammunition. You're able to load different types of ammunition that make his abilities do different things and behave in different ways. In addition, he has a special mechanic called the overheat mechanic. Right down here we've got the heat rating, and certain powers will increase his heat. Once it reaches the top, he will start to overheat, and once that happens, you can use certain abilities that are only available during overheat. A lot of the melee attacks will be doing a lot more damage, all of that kind of stuff. He's sort of like a combination of Iron Man and the Punisher and just a little bit of like Psylocke. He's got a really cool laser sword thing. It's really awesome. Alright, so he's a ton of fun to play. As I said, you can check out my Twitch stream to see all of the different abilities that he has. Obviously, I've got him at level 1, so can't really do much with that anyway. The other really major switch that we had is Cable has his 52 review now. So in this case, with his 52 review, he got the Chrono Soldier Akasi-sun. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Askani-sun. I believe, and then the Chosen Scion. So this is very, very exciting as well. Both Cable and War Machine are very, very capable at both range and melee now. With Cable, he has the Scimitar, which is essentially, it looks like a giant javelin that he's able to stab and run around with and do all sorts of cool, crazy stuff. He also has his regular weapon attacks, his various guns and grenades and things, and then the Chosen Scion are essentially his telekinetic abilities that do all sorts of different stuff. As before, a lot of Cable's damage is split between energy and mental. Those are basically the two ones that he has. War Machine is all physical all the time, just for the purpose of planning out items and things like that. In addition to Cable's 52 review, he also has a new costume, which is the Marvel Now Cable, that looks absolutely incredible with that bionic arm. It's pretty amazing if you ask me. I really like it. We got some other cool new stuff. We got our new shield-based fortune card here, and last but certainly not least, the new team-up of Carnage. So Carnage is a very, very interesting character in general. I know very little about him. Suffice it to say, I know a lot of people wanted him in-game as a playable hero, and everybody else was just like, no, he's not a hero, blarg. But suffice it to say, Carnage is a hero that gives you health, right? That's what his passive does. That's what his away powers do. He gives you just straight up health regeneration, and also regeneration when you hit an enemy. So he has some really, really cool stuff, and as far as his capabilities in combat, he's a melee fighter with a lot of crowd control abilities to sort of keep bad guys in place. So very, very good for a lot of different heroes as a team-up. But other than that, like I said, I went into much more detail on the Twitch stream. If you would like to see some more of that, you can obviously also check out the patch notes, which are very extensive. But other than that, the other big thing is, once again, we have some tuning corner updates for several heroes, the biggest of which is Gambit, essentially just trying to bring all of the heroes from the extremes of exceedingly good, like ridiculously good, and ridiculously bad, sort of bring everybody more towards the middle as far as their capabilities, their DPS, all of that kind of stuff. But once again, Gambit really got the biggest thing here. As far as tuning, and there's a lot of really good information from the developers regarding exactly what they're doing with hero balance and things like that. So lots of information, a lot of really great things going on. Again, the event going on right now is the Armor Incursion, so you can go and you can do all sorts of fun stuff with that. I will be doing an additional video for the Mystic Mayhem event as well as the Stash 2.0. Mystic Mayhem one is just about finished. It'll be posted very, very shortly here, very recently after this one, I should say. The Stash 2.0, hopefully I'll have next week for all of the new stuff there with regard to inventory management and things like that. But otherwise, enjoy this wonderful, wonderful giant patch that we've got going on right here. I'm going to go ahead and play for a little bit, but thank you very much for stopping by and watching this video, and I hope to see you next time.
Lips as sweet as candy, its taste